Moshi, good morning, beautiful people. Make your way on in. I'm actually on time. I mean, I was gonna say I'm actually on time. I'm on time for what I said on Discord, but you know, if we're following some technicalities on a schedule, I'm an hour late. I'll let that linger, but you know, it's good. It's good to be out. You know, we can get you know, maybe an act done of Baldur's Gate 3 today. That's the hope and intention, at least, if we get on top of things. I mean, I think it's a possibility. But come on, there we go. I was like getting a little worried that whether or not this was going to happen, but we should be golden, Pony Boy, and I haven't said that in a while. Yes, the most important question ever asked in a game ever. Who is that bald capybara? 87 hours in deep. We are on the ass plane, if you will. So we'll load that up. I'll go grab my coffee. Might even think of that. No, never. The more I look at it, though, it hurts that we haven't died it yet. But I got a cat on my feet. Feet. We're back. That's still one thing I still can't nail. Is the combination of getting the coffee ready just before the stream starts. I mean, to be honest, I would need like an extra minute or two, but I can't quite nail it. You know, we'll get there though. But so I remember the ass globe of domination. We beat up. I think we have some things to do here. I think we beat up some people. If I'm being honest, we'll check out what their stuff is. Boots of uninhibited Kushigo. Sure, I'll take it. How did I? What on earth did I just get? A Devour Cerebellum. That's brains right there. Oh, it's for potions. That's great. But I'm assuming, so like, we wanted to save this guy. We found out that our shadowy friend,
it's 5 o'clock somewhere,
has certainly been anywhere and everywhere. And you know what, Cat? I'm actually, you know, of all things, prepared properly with the Irish coffee. Is there like a Dutch equivalent of that? It's actually 5. It is. And cheers to that. I would sip it, but I still see stink line. No, not stink lines. Heat lines, which means I would burn my tongue and possibly the roof of my mouth and possibly my lips. You know, so it would not be a good show. But how are you? How was the work day? If you don't mind me asking, because you know that's what you did in Europe. You worked. Yeah, you engineered some things, data to be specifically. Fire shield, add that on over. Ew, get it on over and done with, please. It's all right. Went to the office. Ew. I would have thought, like, you know, Europe would have been on top of these things of, like, you know, you just straight up working from home.
Consider using the tadpole. Your evolution will be a benefit.
I'm sure we discussed this like about 8 years ago, and I've just completely forgotten about it. Use the tadpole. So is the portal to the material plane the tat, you know, is that what you would like me to do? Oh yeah. Greater healings. Most days you work from home. Most days, but not every day. Most days, right? Most days. Do we have a short rest we can do? Yeah, we do. There we go. I'm very confused. I mean, I remember the fight. Apparently, we can't talk to this person. I don't know. You know, we have 2 portals, or can I talk to this person? I think we talked to this person.
The orb hums with cerebral magic.
Permeable but impenetrable. I feel like you could have thrown in impregnable in there at the same time. I'm thinking we're going in here. I'm thinking we're going in here. That's that. You know, something appears, looks inviting, somewhat lots of tentacles without the horn. Let's roll on in. Are you sure you want to leave the ass plane? I mean, look, I clicked on it with a sense of determination. So yes, I would like to leave the ass plane. We're back at the Worm's Lookout. Okay. 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 Yes. Anything else you'd like to just give me right now? Okay, look. These are the things that we like getting. Control the Elder Brain. We now have the power. Gather allies. Sure. Free Morpheus. Tell him he's no longer in the Matrix. And then embrace the potential. I mean, these are all things that I'm assuming are no longer, you know, we should talk to Lae'zel about. We probably should. Probably should. Does that mean, like, you want me to go to camp and get all these figured out? Like, surely there's nothing else here that you want me to do, right? Yeah. Answers all of these things just lie in Baldur's Gate. Oh, like, are we can't fast travel. I don't even know where we are. Where are we? Where would we go here? I mean, we could go upon a mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most glorious ass man of them all? I don't know. So let me have that back. Yeah, that's not what you want. Where? I mean, are we talking? It looks like we're at a camp. If I'm a jury and a judge in here, just head to a location where there's people. A good old basket of cabbages. And maybe we'll find Lae'zel to go chat it up with. And all this time we haven't gained a level or something? Really? Yeah, we got Shadowheart. Where are my people here? Oh, Gale. It's quite hot today. It's been warm around here in the Canadias as well. It was super hot yesterday. Yeah. I think, you know, in all fairness, Kat, only you and I will understand how hot 30 degrees are. These Americans, they stumble on in here. And, you know, they're like, well, you know, it was 80 degrees, you know, and I'm like, yeah, please learn the metric system with the rest of the world, okay? You in Zimbabwe, I can't figure it out, okay? Yeah, it truly is our secret. Although, unfortunately, we are so Americanized here in Canada that we just can't figure out which things we actually want to utilize of metric and non-metric. So it's all just a big show. Big show. We are America's hat. Always have been. Always will be. Shadowheart. I want Lae'zel. Where are these people hanging out? Give it to me on the map. Give it to me. I just see 2 people, 3 people. Is there more over here? There wasn't any more down there. I'm running out of areas. Running out of areas. Maybe take a look over here. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. I can't go to anywhere. I mean, that looks like it just leads to a brick wall. The game isn't really explaining where it'd like me to go. And what is this from? You've opened up another thing? What do you mean reapply? Did that happen? Is this game updating itself without my permission? How dare they? Alright, maybe we're going back to the ass portal? Because not everyone is here. In fact, it just looks like people from my camp are here. Do I just go to bed? Sure. Why not? Any opportunity where sex might happen, you gotta take it. Go to our slumber. Look at that, we're so peaceful, relaxing. Starion's got a lot of blood near him. Don't know about that. Okay, well we got some people to chat with finally. All right, there's Lae'zel. I don't know. You just had to go to camp and everyone just appeared out of nowhere. So.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the
and I don't have
prison.
blood all over me. I look pretty.
His only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet.
I saw her voice actor and it's troubling seeing how alike they look, but like she's still a little very alien. You watched, speaking of aliens, you watched Alien for the first time yesterday. Like, you mean like the original from like 1977, I want to say? Like that one? First of all, fantastic movie. 79. What took you so long to see Alien? It's a hard... this is almost perfect. It's a hard movie to... Like, I enjoy the Alien movies, and I think they do a super good job of... You know, I assume you watched it either on Disney Plus or Blu-ray or something. They still do a relatively good job of, considering how old the movie is, making it look good. Relatively. The blood of the mother. Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths.
Are you going to watch the other 8 movies that are along in with the Alien franchise?
Long ago, when we rose up against our...
Once you're in, you're in. You've got to watch the rest of them.
For the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
There's no getting out of it.
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler.
You might watch the sequel. I will say,
it is Vlaakith 157
the first
people now call Queen.
3, maybe arguably the first 4, are really good. First 3 for sure. But then there's like a spot where it sort of drops off. I want to say it's Alien Resurrection. Like, you know, still good. Like, you know, you're overly involved. And then then there's the Alien versus Predators. And then there's Prometheus. There's a couple of those, I believe. And then yeah, and then there's a new Alien one that's coming out at the Bioscope, right? I don't want to get that wrong again. 157? That's a whole lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current
It's like a bee thing or something, probably.
1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us.
I just have to get you prepared. If you are going to watch the second one, try to look over the annoying newt.
Pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Just try their best. So what happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we
okay, that's good. You know, those are what things I want. I want you to get me away from this area to Baldur's Gate.
The living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Okay. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Well, so why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature.
Surely my Irish coffee should be cooled down a little bit if he did just hit the 20-minute mark.
So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki
You absolutely lose
and deliver the shards to his illithid
all aspect of time when streaming. It's like you go into a weird bubble where time doesn't exist.
Blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people.
Good slurping.
Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
So why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy?
I should probably take a look at my weapons and equipment
and keep it for yourself.
to make sure that I have everything new. So why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable alive?
It's only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape.
I see. That way you're in control of your narrative.
Prince of the Comet, deny her the godhood she craves.
Alright. On to other matters, or just leave. I think we got our answer that we wanted. Regardless. Alright. Shadowheart. Also, things are happening with you. What's going on?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shar.
Why is her hair white now?
Nor the Mother Superior.
Like, because she's not serving Shar anymore? Did someone come over and dye it?
Parents is.
Enjoy your dinner, cat.
Did you want something?
Oh. We talked about what happened.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Your hair.
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will.
And I mean, I know she's got the new weapon, the Moon Lantern, or the Moonlight or something. Yeah, I think that special tadpole the Emperor offered will increase our chances of success.
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Very well. I won't try to change it. All right. Yeah, I don't know why of
Looking ahead.
Oh, they added it over here. That was weird. Okay. I don't appear to have anyone else. We look like we're all good. Am I finally leaving here? Leave the camp. Now, I know that there was an area in the previous map of being able to go and take the road to WrestleMania. I mean, Baldur's Gate. And now, like, we're stuck in this weird camp ass plane thing. Even though everything is lining up for us to be somewhere. Unless there's something loading up right now that's going to get us there. Okay. It looks like they literally just... So all it really looked like was we had to just go in the right spot. Just head north towards Raphael. Not the Ninja Turtle, probably. Like I said, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, so we've got a big mace. Catharic's, basically we got Catharic stuff on us. Shadowheart's got oh, the moon yeah, it's gonna be hard to decide if the other weapon is going to be better for her or not. Did I switch it up to somebody else? Can't even find where it is. She's got some good gear. It really does.
Keep your distance.
I'm like concerned of like, well, like what did I just do with it?
Let me work my magic.
Did Gale get it? No, he's got a staff with a bunch of stuff. All right, let's not overthink this. We got our things. Did I give it to my guy by accident? You know. Okay, now we're holding the mysterious artifact for whatever reason. I'm not overly concerned about that. So, all right, off we go. Like, is there stuff to the south that we want to be? I feel like this was where we entered in. Yeah, there isn't going to be anything here. Okay, like don't confuse me here, game. Like, yeah, there's
what they know could help us.
There's something there, but there's nothing there. The Daughter of Darkness. All right, Baldur's Gate's near. We gotta find Gortash. God, there's just so much to really get involved with here. But and yet nowhere to. I mean, is that a coffin? And I don't mean the Pokemon. We got a backpack, a fallen tree.
Something good here, I hope.
People down there. What type of people are literally just like camping like right there, right? More backpacks. I mean, it's a nice setup. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I can appreciate that, but Rivington. There you go.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, kid. Where did you last see her? That's your problem, kid. Get lost.
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back.
Sounds like someone I don't want to run into.
That was last.
Sounds like they have a terrible disease. You must be hungry. Take some food. Let's go find the guard. They'll be able to help. It sounds like your mom is probably dead. Wow, you can just be a real jackass here. Let's give the kids some food.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Well, that was weird. You know, a good conversation, sure, but you know, are you stumbling around with a monster? Is that what happened here?
I have something to ask.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
I certainly hope, kid. Certainly hope. I think from someone from my point of view, which would be really, really great, is if this game sort of had the thing like I have an Octopath Traveler, where like people who, you know, give me some quest markers above people's heads, you know, that way I don't have to literally talk back and find everyone that we have to chat up with. But yeah, why not there, Fist Osmond?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there.
I go where I want.
Dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the steel watch...
I feel like this chair that my ass is sitting in is quite literally on its final days. It feels like my ass groove is no longer, you know, my ass groove anymore. So is that time of some new fancy new rank? The steel watch?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Alright then. I mean, I know you told me not to go there. Oh yeah, yeah. There's that's some blood. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can really. Let's get on up here. Get on into the shabby door. This probably is like some type of weird guard camp or something that, you know, only they're allowed into. Or has nothing. Wooden trunks. Not really much to muster here. Oh. As much as I would love to take some of your greater potions of healing, but I'm not going to be taking it. Some poor haircuts though going on here.
No passage this way, I'm afraid.
Oh, actually, his hair looks a lot better in a cutscene.
For your own good.
Okay, you're just straight telling me, dude. You know what? That's fine. I can appreciate that. I absolutely can appreciate someone telling me, like, you know what? Get lost, loser. I mean, it does look like there's like some bustling stuff going on over there, but we would like to be a little bit more explorative. Why is there an earthquake happening? Are we in California? California. Shabby wooden doors. Oh, what's over here? A dirt mound. Please investigate that, sir. Yeah, use dig. Dig around and find a corpse, if you will. Scroll of Flesh Stone Gale, that's you. And that's us. Thank you. Oh, there's not even like a cool animal to chat it up with in here, or what? Yeah, I'll take some of those. Survival failed. What are we failing in here? There you go. I knew if someone stumbled on in there properly, we'd find something. Scroll of Cloud Kill. Great stuff. I'll take the money all day. That's, you know, take the money and run, if you will. You have the opportunity, folks. Take it. Just take it, take it, take it, take it, take it! Take it! Okay, game. Can we, in some way, shape, or form, cooperate with me here? Looks like you don't want to cooperate in that way. That's fine. That's fine! Fine, we'll find another way. Looks pretty. There's some areas to stumble. Didn't we, like, come from here? The double doors. There's a Navua dog. What? Who are these people? Oh. This Locan, Saragapple. Who are these people? My goodness. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of people that are here. And this guy looks like he's straight from Powdered Wigs, England.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods.
There's no way that this guy...
I see.
took a look in a mirror if they have those and was like, yep, that's the hair I want to live with. Wait, are we like in Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Well, you don't like your tax dollars getting put to work there like that? Alright, fine enough. Alright, so it does seem like there is something that we can interact with and whatnot, sure. I mean, I want to go, like, there is So it's Raphael. He's going that way. I like to explore a little bit more. I was just seeing, like, what is that thing up on the map that you want me to go to there? What is it? Okay. So this looks like just before the border of Baldur's Gate would be my guess, and we're obviously filled with refugees trying to get in there, and now obviously nobody wants them all in there. I thought that person would have had something. The Ferg Doggler.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are.
Dude, do you know how powerful she is?
Take flight.
You're Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's Cloister? Or remain silent?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust.
I gotta say, as a fellow old person with the gray hair, I think Shadowheart looks good with the whitish hair. Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
The House of Grief.
If I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all.
Yeah, I don't think we're about to be disappearing here.
So, after all.
Alright, yeah, that's not gonna work out well for us. Alright. This guy looks like he's somebody official. He's behind a table, of course.
Donations?
Donations? For what?
Do you know of Ice? The refugees.
I do. Yeah, I just...
They don't have anything to donate.
I didn't know if they had something or not. Okay, I could donate some supplies.
Let's see what you've got.
I got a few things. Alchemy pouch. Where's like the good old camp supply sack with food? This guy's got literally nothing. Literally nothing. Doesn't even look like he has money per se.
Nothing to donate. Then again, do kindly leave.
There was an option of doing something.
If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I don't know what this is. I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself. Give it a whirl. Oh, you need quite the roll though, but see if we hit it, I guess. We did get it. Take that.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
All right. So Is that the barn that you want me to go into there? That's a nice heavy chest. No, you idiot. I didn't want to do that. Requisition barn. Okay. So there are things in here. It's a big ass barn. I mean, maybe me as a city folk, I am not aware. But Nestor's warning. What's that? It seems I have to remind some of you that what this barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next one I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. Nestor. Okay, well, we don't want to be stealing from these people.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
Okay, I mean, I'm not here to disappoint you, dude. I'm just here actually just stumbling around, just seeing what people we have here. Is everybody's first name around here Fist, or what?
You best not piss away man at Nestor's good graces.
Oh, I'd love to visit this prison called Worm Rock. It doesn't really seem like there is actually much to do in here. Another door, but they don't want me to go through there. I would have thought, like, I don't know, maybe they would be keeping bodies in here or something. That'd be upsetting, but
traps. One always has to be on the alert.
investigate the suspicious toys. What do you guys got these for? What's going on? What's going on? We found toys filled with explosives in the requisition barn donation stockpile. We should find the culprit. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like something I'd like to do. Who on earth would do that? Like, I could disarm them, but it looks like they're gonna get all pissed off. Like, I don't know why, you know, me disarming something would piss you off. Like, I just quick saved there just to see. I don't want to get all hot and bothered by disarming something here, because, you know, obviously it's gonna happen regardless. But that's one of the highest rolls I've ever seen in my life.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest.
Allow yourself to be taken to prison. I found a load of toy bears rigged to explode, but don't worry, I disarmed them.
What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
You literally know I just got here, dude. Just relax. Why would I disarm my own explosives? I just want to find whoever's responsible.
All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Alright, good.
Alright.
So yeah, so now, lucky us. Oh, I'll get to chat it up with a pig. Is there any other aminos? They can all walk with the aminos, talk with the aminos, run and sing and talk with the aminos. Shadowheart, you talk with aminos. Please come over here and chat with the aminal.
No harm in a little conversation.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over.
That's some good bacon right there. Not gonna lie. You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Oh. I don't think there's much more to that pig than just bacon.
Time to rest. Light on my feet.
All right, so we're slowly making our way around. We found some explosively rigged toys that children could have died from. We got helping with that. I don't know who else like we would chat up with. Like we gotta find someone of like, hey dude, did you donate some stuffed bears?
Heads will
Oh god, you are ugly as sin, Tinker.
this transgression, this injustice.
I know, the way they treat refugees around here is terrible. What happened to you?
Oh, you poor naive son.
Oh god, look, I didn't want to look. I can only hear the stories if there's an alcoholic beverage and we're sitting at a bar, okay?
Business.
And even then, I'm only gonna be half paying attention.
What do they do?
Let him continue ranting. Let him get it out. That's the important part. Let this man get what he needs to get out.
They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers.
Please give me the opportunity to put him out of his misery, maybe, right?
Slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about.
These kids are on about their 8th lap around here. Right? You had nothing.
We've got to get Grunch at the city.
I keep just running into uglier and uglier people.
I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
I wonder if... I mean, I usually get on top of, you know, games that have...
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city.
Like, I wonder if there'd be like an add-on... A couple of add-ons would be nice. A couple of plugins. One where it literally shows everything, like, alt is always hit, so you always see these things. I'm surprised that's not in there. And then another one would be is like, you know, show who quest givers are on the map or something, right? That'd be another nice one. Or, you know, who do you have to talk to get this out, right?
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed
Yeah,
to...
I remember these people. These people were at the Emerald
When we
Grove.
needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Yeah, I'm really like stumbling around, like, and there's just nobody like. They're all just like, okay, do I want to wake this Toad Breath man?
I'm bushed.
I'm sorry, dude.
I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
And he seemed like legit. All right, so that looks like that is probably to the other side of the barn. Or even at worst of like, you know, you talk to one person of a 3-person group. At least maybe give me an idea of something. I do like to see a bustling city.
Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
But you know, now nothing's leading to anything. We're unfortunately not running into anything other than dead chickens.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff going on, but like literally nothing. Yeah, it looks like maybe I'll come. I mean, I'm sure that wraps around. It just looks like some fielding or whatever, but I'm sure I'm missing some stuff in Rivington. How on earth did you all fail a survival check? So obviously there's probably some type of probably a dirt mound there. The Gur camp.
Nothing less will do.
Looks like they're eating well. Is that a hat they're eating?
Nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Okay, you don't want to chat it up with me either, dude? That's fine. You don't have to. Chat it up with Jeffrey.
Rechtei hathran rust. Frey valdisk durovna. Frey vald iskablast.
You recognize the funeral rites of the Gurp.
Oh, finally we passed a passive check.
Swamp. Their leader is burning the possessions of those who have fallen.
Im orak. Nete. Krasim. Netra.
Hi.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
Oh, you're referring to him. If you want to throw him onto that pyre, I'll support that. Why not? No. What do you want with the Astarion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children. And
I don't think it worked out well for Gandrel either.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
I mean, what business is it of yours?
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light.
Well, looks like we may have found Khazad-dûr's palace.
But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children.
Save the children, right?
You don't know.
It's like Live Aid or something.
He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be so sure, Astarion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days.
You're not wrong, Uma.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes.
That's the Astarion I know.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
All right. So we got some things here. Let's moving on. I mean, so we do have things up here to the north. Free Orpheus, help Kithrak Voss. It's all about finding this Voss guy. I think we're gonna head back on down and go into Rivington proper and see what that sort of is entailing. I just have that weird feeling like, you know, what am I taking, like the dirt road when there's a perfectly nice little paved road that's better than what we see in Hamilton? Surely. And don't call me Shirley. What is this? It's a lantern of some sorts? Get on in here proper, through now. Okay, well, is this someone's house? Oh, it's just a shitty alleyway. There's just so many people. locked double doors, but they're not in red, which means, like, can I just stumble on in here? A circus poster, if you will.
Careful, I bite. Simple.
Gonna overdo this, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, we can stumble right on in. There is someone in here. I'm sure of it. What is it that you... What is that the persuasion check? Oh, abandoned house chess key. Oh, man. Shabby wardrobe. Pretty shabby. Don't really need anything in there. It's a nice sized home. They got some red and white wine.
Be wary. This place is tracked.
Alright, Astarion, if you want to disarm this wooden chest for me. More than enough. Look at that, a gnat! A gnat 20.
Let's crack it open.
Actually, I was gonna say,
What to do?
does our thing open that? Open locked. Yeah, I was gonna say. You didn't just give me a key that's not gonna be of any use there. Is there stairs in here? I feel like the sides of this house, I'm missing something. Like... Good morning, RJD. How are you? How goes the work day? The unfortunate work day. Called Wednesday. It is hump day, so stay away. Not from me, but you know. You celebrated hump day way too much. Can't blame you though, buddy. Living the dream, not sure whose dream. See, it's funny, I at my work I always, I see, possibly of, hundreds of people in a busy day or whatever. And I always hear that every once in a while. Oh, living the dream, and I just gotta tell them, it's like, you mean the nightmare? That's what it is. Living the nightmare. And then they look at you puzzled, like they wonder if you're like a troubled person. And then you just carry on with your day. Like, well, that's about time I got going, right? Sure, why not?
I need a quick word.
Happy to have you in here, buddy.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Welcome back, Kat. What was for dinner?
Sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands
I love twisting the small talk bullshit words. Okay.
That'll be extra.
What on earth is rendang? I have never heard that ever in my life. Like, my smallest little thing, now I don't use this on people that I don't know relatively well, but like, when, someone will come up to me, like, refer to me as sir or something, that's the worst, but I'll just bounce right back and go, ma'am. Okay, and they look at you a little weird, it's like, yeah, dude, like, my name, for Christ's sakes. It's literally, don't call me, I work for a living. It's an Indonesian stew. Have a good one is my favorite. A good one what? Yeah. Calm down and tell me what's going on.
Just want to remove these unlawful...
Is this another bard, perhaps? Sounds like I'm gonna get some work here. It's a pretty big house. Are you sure you don't have a single spare room? I mean, I want people to be open to refugees, but squatters, is it? Maybe I'd be willing to lend a helping hand.
What do you mean by that?
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking.
Adults are talking. That's another good one.
as soon as we get paid.
Enough of this bickering! You! What's your proposal?
Look, do you have people living in your house that you don't want there? Because I can go and take care of them. It just depends that, do you want to have a mess to clean up on the inside of your house? Or do you want to have a mess on the outside of your house? Or do you want to have nothing left in your house? All of these things are achievable by me. Indonesian food is popular in the Netherlands, a former colony. Really? You guys weren't run by the Brits? The Queen Mum wasn't having her way with the Dutch? Just think of it, she could have had Max Verstappen. Instead, she stuck with Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, and George Russell. Now, mind you, I like all three of those drivers, so. Have you tried talking it out with them? Perhaps you could have come to some sort of agreement.
Agreement?
Oh, okay.
Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house?
I never brought up...
nothing to say to them.
I can always ask the Flaming Fist to mediate. They love a wartime property requisition. Well, dude, I tried and I ran out of all ideas. How about that? Oh, this is a hard one. Fuck, the rolls are on top today.
You want the Flaming Fist poking around my business? My property? Gods. Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like
The second that I got somebody else involved, this guy's like, all right, look, they can stay.
Respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes.
Oh god, but I've angered the possible lesbian.
The guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to...
She's got a face only a mother could love, right? I mean, yeah, like, or what? Literally, what are you going to do about it? I'd love to know. You see this guy right here? He could destroy this entire city with one little swing of his finger, okay? He could destroy us all. Do you want me to do that? I could just play that up. Everyone dead. Her? You have no idea what she's capable of. You probably even want her, you know? Her name's Shadowheart, and she's got this moonbeam thing. Done. And then, the guy behind me, the glorious looking Astarion, he'll fuck you 6 times before, suck on your toes before he gets to your neck, and then he'll take you to dinner. And then finally me, Big Boy Bastion. I'm gonna remove all of your innards while you're still screaming. Alive. And then, I'm gonna boil in a nice little Indonesian stew and call you a rendang. I just learned that. We gotta take advantage of it. So, or what?
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Ooh, this woman really is giving me every opportunity to fucking skin her and hang her up from a flagpole. Knock some sense into this upstart. That I really do think that's hilarious. But I was raised a proper gentleman and you never hit a lady. I could give you that gold, but then I'd just take it back after I killed you. I mean, that's also good. That was a long way to get to that. Yeah, I thought it was a little long-winded. Long way around. But we got there. An intimidation, though, just... Let's see what she would like out. Oh, it's only a 10. How hard could this be? Very difficult, apparently. God damn it. Roll again. We got 4 of those damn things. There we go. That's a little bit better. Have you ever had rendang before, RJD? You seem like you'd be a colorful guy trying all sorts of different foods. I mean, a stew sounds like it could feed a litter, perhaps.
You're serious? Let's forget this.
Oh, see, yeah, she don't want none of this.
Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
See you later. You gave me 800 XP for scaring off some make-believe guilds? Sure. Alright, now let's go check out this guy's mansion. Oh, someone's put leaves on the ground.
I was sure we were about to be evicted.
Arthur's mansion. Not Arthur with a T. Arthur. Look at that. What a nice little house, though. You know, nice little sitting area for, you know, if you're rich, you could pay a guard here. You know, and then, you know, everyone can sit down, take off their muddy boots and whatnot, and, you know, right down in the guest book, possibly. They stumble on into the seating area where you're going to run into the butler Martha Goldtits. I assume. I once had it on a flight on Singapore Airlines. Popular in that area, is it? Alright.
We'll get through this. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep...
I believe... On further evaluation here, I believe I just let a bunch of refugees bumble them way inside a mansion, and then the popular owner, just because he came off like a little bit of a jackass, I've allowed these people to stay, and then he tried to get the guild involved, and I scared them away as well. Did this guy just score a mansion? Is he going to be able to pay the property tax when the time comes? He looks quite disheveled. I mean, he does have a belt still, so. So how did you end up here?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army.
We just might be.
If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm...
It's like in that Simpsons reference, you know, like, you know, if we're the vigilantes, if no one's out there to police the police, then what's going on? No one's telling you to leave. Have all the roof you want.
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing around. Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
Quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
You know what, Ben? You got yourself a pretty mouth. We might want to figure out something here. Is that how that goes? I love how it's not even this guy's house. Maybe it is his house now. Oh, you could play a little bit of piano, a bedroll. I'm sure there's actual beds upstairs here, folks. Like that you could actually sleep in.
Let's see.
Where does this lead? Oh, there's a hatch in here, eh? Oh my god, this is where they keep the bodies.
Sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
What's that? However the hell you'd say that. Telescope, eh?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Nothing. Nothing. Trap disarm toolkit. Yes, please give that. I guess I'll just take it. A leer? Is that? Am I saying that right? Look, it's Fiery Biscuit's bottle rack. Anything else in here? Music box, fire amber, then of course our hatch. Let's go upstairs before we figure out what that is. I love that they're playing the music. Is this what's this? This is quite the mansion. Oh my! Look at this place. My God, we are the baddies.
Now we don't have to
It's
leave.
5 o'clock somewhere.
You know, RJD. It is.
It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
I just finished an Irish coffee, but it's empty. And so I think I have to go and pour myself a beer. Obviously. I mean, right? Obvi. I gotta give the people what they want. I'm just realizing how flat my hair looks. I gotta tell you, it's from the, I forgot my shampoo at work, and what I mean, like I forgot to bring, like, stupid move. I was when I was showering, I forgot to grab my soap from my locker. Cause I was like, oh, I'll just have a quick shower and I'll use the soap that's like in the shower. The community soap, if you will, not the community bar of soap. That's special, but you know, like, and then there wasn't anything in it, or like very little. Like I could only get a couple of squirts, so it was a little rough. And then I was like, then I was trying to think if I wanted to do the walk of shame back to my locker, wet, to go grab my shampoo, but it was at shift change, and not that I am ashamed or anything like that, and I also could have just asked someone to grab me my shampoo, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna sit here and sulk in the tub. I can imagine having to shower after working at the... Right, exactly, it's... And it's a... If you're a fan of Seinfeld, right, yeah. You know, we got a tough shower in there, right? I mean, you need one just to wash off all of the, you know, the regret. Easy for you to say. Exactly. Let me go grab a beer. I'll be right back.
I was sure we were about to be evicted. We're lucky there's still decent folk about. She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
I guess they shut the water off in my apartment, so I don't want to, like, dirty a dish, so obviously I'll take advantage of some party favors and get the good old red Solo cup. That ought to do it.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Now, it's funny. I'm just realizing this. So, yesterday I think I had a Coors Banquet, so now I have a Coors Light that's left over. The Coors Banquet turned silver, but the Coors Light is not turning silver. Even though it already is. No, I'm... Okay, forget I even said anything, people. I'm out to lunch. With half this crap going on in my brain. Now, does this hold a tall can, or is this... what does this hold here? I guess we'll find out. Oh god, it's too much foam! Oh my god. Not even close. Not even fuck. Oh, it was just so hot yesterday at work, which made it like, you know, when you're sitting around doing stuff for 12 hours, you certainly cannot not be all sweaty. Okay, it looks like they're eating well, somewhat. Let's go upstairs, folks.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
Anything up here? No. Oh, you don't want me to go in here. When are we gonna find the bodies? That's what I want to know. That's what I need to know. When the bodies are found. Oh, the master bedroom. That's where the sex happens. Arthur's private musings. Is that like beside the bed? Oh, it is. I was like, why are you like showing me something that's a little odd here? An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregario, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Her ample... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna really do this right for you folks, okay? Especially you, RJD. Don't get all hot and bothered. Her ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers, brushing against his nails. The very ends of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love. Ah, love. The stuff that dreams are made of. It made him sweat to think of it. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all. The priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer, romping joy of it. I feel like there should be more to that. There's not. I don't want any of your sex clothes there, dude. Not at all. I can't even take those things. I'll take the pouch, obviously. Something filled with money. Oh my god, how does a pouch not have anything? Terrible. So nothing. This is like when I'm playing Cold Steel and you go into these people's mansions that they have and you go upstairs and you're like, wait, dude, like where's all your like upstairs bedrooms? Like what's going on here? Like how's there nothing right here? Ow. Ow! Alright. Into the hatch we go. Easy for you to say. Oh, you know. Alright. Is this where the hatch was? It is where the hatch was. Eventually we are gonna find where the children are kept as well, so lockpick, please. It's just so easy. He's just got so many things available at his disposal. Oh god. Trap after trap after trap in here. No wonder this guy didn't want refugees down in here. So what? Okay, so what we have? These are rigged fireworks. Fantastic. And I love how they're in red, like as if, oh, I'm not allowed to be in here. I'm the only person with some type of authority that's being in here, okay? There's a ball. Like, I'm not gonna take your stuff, dude. Don't worry about that.
No one back home.
Can't we just have a little bit of, you know?
How much farther can I go?
Oh God! Did not even see that. All right, let's maybe have Astarion do everything here. That'll be the way. God, like, this is the thing that you gotta find. Like, what on earth is this guy hiding in here? Like, who rigs their own house, right?
Avoid that trap.
Two natural 20s. That's a critical success, and that was wasted on disarming some traps. Oh, I am wasting all of my good luck here on useless things. Oh, that's like the fourth 20 I've had. And what the heck is a woglum, if I could figure out? Another 20, oh my god. This is rather annoying, having to do all of this.
One step at a time. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yeah, someone don't like visitors showing up here. I don't even know, like, what would fireworks do? Are these, like, just little everyday bottle rockets, or what? Like, I'm all fine and dandy for this stuff, but...
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for
I guess that's the other problem of, like, you sort of gotta oh, I
Just consider that an accident.
almost walked into that. I mean, I technically did. I was getting a little too ahead of myself. That's okay. A little bit of health, but... what happens when I play these games and you're in a... I mean, I'm not even in a hurry. I'm just like, you know... Like, how does Astarion fail some of these? Like, isn't everything just so directly high for him? Like, it just... don't matter? A broom? Anybody want a broom? Anyone want to hit a gong? Head on over here. Sure, there's stuff. What is that? Boy block. This looks like a kid's area, which is even more terrible.
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Instructions for donation. Wait, what?
Let's see what this does. Be wary. This place
Gifts for refugees only. Please distribute. Oh, like, is he like a nice person?
Trust no one.
I don't think so.
With pleasure.
Oh god, no. I want to disarm that. I think we found our guy who's been putting in some explosives in teddy bears, I think. So are we gonna have a little conversation with Arthur here? I think we might have to. Blackmail letter. Arthur, package still waiting for you at Felogers. You better not be late again or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've got plenty to spare. So we gotta find where this Felogers guy is. So we gotta... It sounds like we gotta fuck up a couple of people here.
So,
I'm all for it.
Arthur's been converting toys into deadly traps. Very naughty.
I'm all for it.
This must be where he was making them. There's no shortage of evidence.
An excerpt from something. This is just more stories that we will not be saying in
Time to press ahead.
Some jugs. Stuffed bear.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
Box of old fireworks. I mean, dude, I don't want to take these things, but... Okay, we have found out some terrible stuff about some people here, and we are going to get some real nice stuff out of it, I'm sure. I feel like there should be some more lighting over there, but all right. So we found some stuff there. We gotta find Arthur.
We're lucky there's still decent.
So no wonder he didn't want us around, right? Like, no, that's all making sense now. Solaris, Nisvan.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
Yeah, except, you know, are they going to be paying tax? We don't know. Oh, what is this thing? That's Benji? Klaus?
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Whoa! That is fucking terrifying.
Between his piggy toes!
How dare you! What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
Hi.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
Never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
So why is this ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But
well, Benji, make sure yourself got a good sniff. I've murdered a few people in my day.
Forget your worries.
Alright, I'd like to enter the circus. Why the hell not?
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances.
What, I don't get to go to the circus because my brain smells like iron and piss? I mean, I could intimidate the man. Surely we can come to an agreement, right? Yeah, maybe a little persuasion would go a long way. Yeah, of course, when I actually need a good roll, I get anything but a good roll. That's a little bit better, thank you.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea.
Now, Benji is not going to be happy about this, though.
Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun, and be sure to catch the star of our show, Tribbles the Clown.
Why do I have this weird feeling that I'm going to enter into this this little circus here, and it's going to end up with a lot of death? Zara the Mummy. Hi, Mummy. Try to interpret her hand movements, surely, please. There you go.
You realize she is mining putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Oh, who wants to get their face painted? I'd like to see your face paints. There we go, finally, they're happy. Face painting kit. Some colors for you. You really have not. But I feel like $1,000. $1,000 dues. Are you high? Are you high? Okay. Oh, what are you? Akabi. Destroyer of planes.
Ugly one.
Whoa, whoa, we can't just be throwing around ugly one like this. What the hell did you just call me?
Ugly, hideous, vile. You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's wings.
This is like when you go to a county fair and you have all of the carnies
Tiny imagination.
that, like, you know, can barely fill a whole mouthful of teeth if you were combine all of them, and they're like bugging you to go play their fixed attraction, so you have to like fight everything to just ignore them. This is what this guy's pulling, but he's actually, you know, pretty. He's pretty. What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you,
Ooh, the jackpot.
the grand prize, the jackpot.
So, what is the jackpot?
No more questions. Spin or don't.
You're not allowed to know. Me and my miserable life are fine. No, I'd love to spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
Oh, shit.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Thanks.
You are welcome, putrid one. Return again to try anew.
Did that cost me any money to roll that? I got a lamp. Great. Great. Okay, give that to Starion. This lamp is empty, yet emanates the distinct smell of old socks. Fantastic! Just what I wanted. Thanks, jackass.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be.
What type of service we talking about here, Viola? Is this something I gotta pay for, you know, later on? Fred! This guy's got the most normal name I've ever seen in my life. He called me. There are some fantastic insults in here. Stony, Bony, and Fred.
We have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
Stony and Bony, which are you?
Bony, at your service. That there is my...
Oh, that's your wife.
Tony.
Fantastic.
Is she not magnificent?
Dude, I am fighting every urge to hide my boner while looking at your wife. She is quite magnificent.
To think she chose me. Why I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, let me see what you have.
Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
You really don't have much, but, my kind sir, it looks like I can get rid of some things to you, which I would love to do. I do not need a lot of things that I've got here for me. Was it Alt? No, Shift? No, Catarl? It's got to be Shift. I thought it was Alt. Which is it? Alright, look. Okay? I'll just double click everything. How about that? Okay? How about that? Hopefully you have enough for this. Don't need that. Get rid of that. Bloodstone boners. Brilliant retorts. What else? Holy water. Alright, you bounce that up there for me, sir? 245? Why not? Thank you.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife.
No, don't tell your wife. I want to maybe actually get a statue of myself from my camp, if we could.
Ah, the adventurer returns. Care to purchase bespoke.
I'm getting this vibe that maybe they actually use me.
My wife shall be
5,000.
Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
How about a statue of me but in my night clothes? No, I want a statue of me naked.
Tremendous! Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshay Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp.
Did I just pay 5,000 to have a naked statue of me in my camp? I think I did. I think I did. Well, sometimes you have to live with your choices in-game. And that's what I'm living with right now, folks.
Hungry little hobgoblin. Want a Treato?
A Cheeto? Or a Treato?
Treatos.
Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch, sir?
Don't worry. I only takes
Now, important here, Popper. Are you the one killing these people to take their stuff from them, or what? How often do you loot corpses?
Lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes.
You're not giving me the best vibes here, bud. Not the best vibes at all, but let's see what you have.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Huh. You relatively do. I almost feel like I just gotta, like... Oh, like... Does he have, like, infinite money? Oh, he's got 1,200. As much as I've been thinking to myself, like, oh, I'll buy, you know, I'll throw these weapons at people. I am not throwing these weapons at people. It's just, it's not happening. So. Basically, if it ain't green. We'll get rid of it. A toy block. How nice. How nice. Does anybody else have stuff that like I really want to get rid of here? No. You can offer me 300 for that? That's it? I mean, I'll take it, but you don't have to like it.
Bye-bye now.
You didn't have anything really good there, Popper. I do love your hat, though. Like, fantastic stuff. The outhouse. I mean, obviously. Obviously, you gotta go in there and take a shitter. Dirty toilet seat. Fantastic. Get some work done. Is this one dirty? Also dirty? Can't go in there. Great. Are people gonna get mad that I didn't, An iron fence that you won't mind me... Huh. Looks like a cemetery of sorts. I'm gonna make my way around the circus first. Before we maybe check that out.
The skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting command from its mistress.
Lucille! It's posing! Grapevine, then pivot step.
Wait, is this a joke like in Simpsons? It's turn, pause, pivot, step, turn, pause, pivot, step, step. Not turn, pause, pivot, turn, pause, pivot, step, step. Oh, shudder. The stupid bones named Boris can't get this shit right. Sorry for interrupting.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me! These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night.
Another wonderful appreciation, wine lover extraordinaire, fiery biscuits right here.
For a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Alright then. Just all brings me back to Dom DeLuise and Blazing. There's a lot of things that, like, you know, if you pay enough attention. Oh God. There's some terribleness going on in here if I just want to open up a couple of doors.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
And I didn't even have to pay any money to get in here. I just had to, you know, basically have a little say with somebody. Wait, is your name Karen?
Maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good. Can I imagine just releasing these two things out in the
What's next, I wonder?
every opportunity to chat it up though with them. Shadow Whiskers. It's like have chat.
Let us start a conversation.
Another. Good.
Investigation. Can we examine it? 15. God damn it.
cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
So why good?
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Show me what? Come on, your secret's safe with me, Superman.
See, they laugh, they shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious, cruel. You kill my mate, steal my cubs. I roar, break my cage, and then you die. You all die.
When exactly do you plan on killing everybody?
Soon.
I don't think I want to be around when this thing is, like, I would have assumed they realized, like, oh, I can talk to this human, but they're pretty much set on, like, no, you're dead. I'm gonna murder you. Ooh, scary. All right. How about you? Do you have Are you a little bit better there? All these things want just to eat us. Straight from Jurassic Park.
Your flesh through bars and blood reeks.
Here, I have something else you can eat. All right, he seemed okay. That thing in there was a crazy thing. You're not getting out anymore. Get lost. Dribbles the clown.
Very well.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible.
Oh, the puns.
Good pun. Because clowns are already. Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost?
Are these dad jokes or what? Boo! Get off the stage. Relax and enjoy the show. It's been forever since you've seen Dribbles perform. You know what? That's right. I'm gonna go just take a quick little piss break, and then we're gonna enjoy the show. I'll be right back.
I'm not pretending, I'm
has hurt me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy, now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby, please don't leave me hanging. No, no, no. It's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, yeah. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah. Lock me up for with the key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for with the key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby, please don't leave me hanging.
I gotta do something about these balloons. Eventually. Yeah. Relax and enjoy the show.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who?
Oh, pick me, pick me, pick me.
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on.
You know, you can just say no, you know. Approach the stage. I'm alright with this.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart. Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
Well, there's something unique about my brain.
No, it's not that silly head of yours. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why? You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Uh-oh. Please don't tell me I gotta fight everybody here. What are we dealing with here? The guy's dog, bitey buddy. I don't know if there's anything actually behind there. We got Karen the animal tank. Good thing I trapped this thing. I don't know what it would have done, but it would have freaking massacred everybody. I didn't even think this was gonna happen. Can we snack attack you? We can. I feel like I want to probably take out the dog. Did we just hit that dog for 44? Oh, you're gonna attack people? Oh, you jerk-offs. I'm gonna tell you, Dribbles. This isn't gonna go well for you. At all. Like, at all. Doesn't look like he has anything. Where's my lacerate? I'd like to have you bleed. Oh, I guess there is no bleeding with a bludgeoned object. That's fine. Kitty only want murder. That's fine. Okay, the kitty is almost dead. Wonder if I can make it to the kitty. Nope. Basically just keep murdering Homie the clown. All right, Gale. I mean, we've got some options here. What would we like to do? Oh, that is right. We could do. See, I don't want to hurt anybody else. I think the evocation only works for my party members. So that looks okay. That looks right. So the bird is or the bird, the dog is no longer alive. Oh no! What are you people? Are you guys gonna help? I hope you're not gonna attack me. That's sort of what I'm hoping for here. All right, Shadowheart. What are we gonna pull off here? I mean, the Spirit Guardians they're a good go. Just stumble. Again, I don't want to hit a bunch of people though. You can beat him up. We'll get a weapon over here. Good old great sword. I think we'll be okay here. All right. So can you get away from them? Sort of does look like you could walk away a little bit.
Onward.
Okay. Good. There you go. Alright, starring with another opportunity. Maybe we could kill that. Homie the clown is still down and out, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. God, what did you just... Oh, you're a dog. Oh my God, I think we're starting to realize what type of circus this maybe is. sucked that that missed. Oh, is he, looks like he's killed a couple. He's killed one person. I was just gonna say, how are you going to get past me without getting hit? Indomitable. All right. Oh, do I ever hate this stuff of... There is a moment where it says it's green, and then it's not green, and then I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like... Oh, it's a cat. I was wondering what the hell that noise was. It scared the bejesus out of me. I guess, do I have to, like, really... Yeah, there's no finesse in that, unfortunately, I don't think. So, what we do here, do we just, yeah, we gotta hit someone from far away. I mean, not that that's far away, but... What does that do? Nothing. Nothing we need done.
Swords meet sorcery.
Alright. Could probably... Oh, so he's not even the guy anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm not liking the deal here. What a shitty thing. Oh. You just gotta miss it by one, don't you? That's okay. Shadowheart will get ya. She always gets her man. Oh, for fuck. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know why, but I was like, 75%, surely that'll hit, right? Nope. And then we're gonna be too far out of the way to get this guy, right? He doesn't move. Alright, Starion. Nail him for the one. There we go. So his name is Thumb, I guess. Okay. He saved on that shield blow. Good for you. You know, you could have just taken the stairs there, but you know that was always in the cards. That was always allowed.
Doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
Well, so what's he got? Clown hammer. Some face painting kit and word from the tribunal. It looks like we're finding out some stuff about this. Thumb. We see it in you. The thirst. The art. The passion. The trail of cold, bloody murder you have left in your tracks needs only the finishing touches to grant you the place among his favored. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. What on earth am I finding out here? What a terrible area. I'm sorry, Quentin. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry that couldn't save everybody. Beast cage key. A war pick. The tribunal's a sex cult? It might be. So now, like, the question is, do we let this thing out? What are you gonna do? This one I don't think we can. We fucked it up, but I will, let's get a short rest in just in case, because I wouldn't mind saving and
Pushing on.
seeing what that thing does, but I think it's going to be pissed off, obviously. It is locked. Go ahead, dude. Get on out. Enjoy life.
What path lies before me?
I don't know if there's anything in behind here or not. Not much. I thought all carnies, like, were just, you know, going in the back here and drinking hooch all the time. Where's the hooch?
I want to have a word.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Out!
Sorry? Am I not allowed back here? You think I might see something that I don't want to see? Madrash.
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not, it's nothing a little music can't fix.
I mean, surely you are part of a sex cult, right, RJD? I mean, I think that just comes with your territory, right? You probably are the leader of one, would be my guess.
Violence erupts here. My home.
Your sex cult only has 2 people in it. Oh, hello. I love how, you know, the nipples are just perfectly covered by...
Blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
Oh, I do love someone. Someone close to me, actually. Astarion, you know?
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor.
Who gave that away? All the blood on my
A
face?
sword, and trust, a shield. I pray you wield all 3, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
What do you say, Shadowheart?
Love, is it? I hadn't realized I'd bowled you over that much. Give it a try, then. Impress me.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone.
I'm just throwing my money away at the circus.
And remember to breathe.
Don't want to be dilly-dallying in there too long. You're going to find something you don't want. I can't believe how quickly your hair goes red. It's like Ric Flair when he cuts himself.
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender.
Oh, a little drippy here.
Fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen.
I think I see a nipple there, Greg.
From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Yeah, do you think if I stabby, do I get my, my 100 gold back? Or are you referring to the other stabby? Perhaps both. Well, that's good. A blanket?
I see. Are you sure you don't want to quit while you're behind?
Fuck that one up. Are we getting married here or something?
All affections face their trials. Your bond.
Shadowheart's not quite one for me making jokes, apparently.
The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Farting on Cellunite, obviously. Probably being discreet, you know, if we're going for something here.
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper into the
massive schlong.
reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
She can't swim. Her hair, failing her goddess when it counted the most. I feel it's number one. I feel like number 4 is a little too on the nose currently. Let's go with number 1.
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Your bond is false, and I know why. Because your heart belongs to another. Close your eyes, and she will show herself to you.
Are we talking about that dream visitor? Or are we talking about Gale?
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
The hot plant lady went away. God damn it.
Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Alright, we got another inspiration for the rolls. Alright, have we, there still is the spot up to the north. But that's gonna lead to all of that. But I think we're done with the circus. And we still gotta find out what's going on with, we gotta find where Arthur went off to. And the other guy of, you know, trying to put, should have went with math. You know, in retrospect, you know, it's always, hindsight's 20/20. All right.
A crooked touch.
Let's get going.
It's a dirty job, but someone has to do it. Yeah, just sort of like Mike. Remember the show with Mike Rowe? Dirty Jobs? There's some biscuits. I'm not going to take those from, is this like a pet cemetery?
Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her.
Fresh hole for somebody. Okay, this does lead to something. You don't want me going in here, eh? What's going on in here? The Open Hand Temple. Oh, so that, okay, so we've just stumbled into like someone's like dorm room. Don't see anybody here. Are they gonna be pissed that we were in here?
Here goes nothing.
Oh, okay, it leads other. It's funny, like their gate, you know, they weren't pissy that we came in, but you know, well, I guess, but just put out the bonfire. Okay, put the bonfire back on. Don't want to be messing around with that. Might be, you know, how they keep everyone all nice and... These people are... Everyone here is rich. It's ridiculous.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas.
Okay.
Food will be served at meal times.
Do we get free meals or what? Okay, someone's in here. Another hatch with blood leading to it. Great.
Something's on my mind.
What on earth are you people doing in here?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
There's a whole bunch of refugees, and you're telling me that you don't have anybody to feed? Who'd want to kill this guy?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Really don't have too much to go on about. What's in this hatch? Yeesh. Blood. You guys ever heard of lights? You know, I don't know if electricity exists in the Baldur's Gate world, but Jesus Christ, light a flame or two. This must be the killing floor. What are you guys doing in here? 'Cause it certainly doesn't look like you were just, you know, killing certain things. You think I'm reading all that? Come on now. Brazier! There we go. That's all I wanted. A bit of lighting. Make my life difficult stumbling around here. An iron ladder, eh? Did I miss that? No, that's how we got in here. Are we corpse looting here? I mean, we've already fucking ruined the circus. We might as well, maybe one of these guys will come alive. Maybe you should have buried them. Nothing here. And I ain't putting those bodies back, okay? You go and deal with it. I'm sure someone makes a healthy amount of money to do that dirty job. Perception failed. Scroll of Dominate Person? Pile of books.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Another book. Display case, eh? Alright, let's go see what that's about. Oh, just nailed it.
Should be easy.
Now let's add the bonus just in case. Elixir of Dark Vision. That's all that you guys kept in there. That's what was all secret.
Let's move.
How come I can't send those things to what's it? Every house has a killing room. Must be able to you know, I know it's frowned upon, but I just, you know, this is good use of a basement, right? Right? I mean, if you're not going to have an 80-inch TV down there and a bunch of sports memorabilia, at least turn it into a killing room, right?
I'll give it a shot.
You know, you're showing everybody your new bar you installed. Hey, come down here and watch the game. Hey, how come Gary's never come back from last week's game that you had watching? I don't know. What's behind that door? I don't know. Right? Don't ask, don't tell. Where do you keep your secret killing room, RJD? Do you have a basement? I know, like in America, sometimes there's places that don't have basements. Like that's a foreign concept to me in Canada, where everyone has basements pretty much.
Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Lorgan,
or at least that's what you say.
Be it out of shame or profane.
Oh, so it's like it's unfinished.
Himself with the same blade. Case closed.
So like no drywall, no finished floor or anything like that. Like just basically storage, probably.
I apologize, stranger.
Your killing room, if you will.
That hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Your house is over 150 years old. Wow. Sounds like you're having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds.
I don't even think Canada is that old.
And one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
What's it like living in a house that old? My goodness. I mean, if you think the investigator did a shoddy job, I can look into it. I can play detective. I can be Batman.
But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
So where can I find this investigator?
Chares's caress would be my best bet.
Chares's caress?
That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea where I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Alright.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Did that woman just talk without moving her mouth? Why is there so much blood in here?
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stealth.
It's fine, uneven in a few spots. The floor joists are full trees and the bark still on it. You're an everyman Tarzan, is what you're telling me.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
He was murdered, or so I've heard.
Exactly. Lorcan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorcan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
If Father Lorcan had been pickier, he might still be alive.
Father Lorcan instructed us to welcome everyone. That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
All right.
Against Father Lorcan. I've nothing against.
So it looks like there's like an entrance here that's, or at least, oh, are they not? Is this where you're not letting more people in? Oh my God, this city is huge.
The Crying One weeps today. Our Father Lorcan is dead. Murdered.
Sure, there's a lot of circus midgets running around. What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
All right, I won't force the won't force it out of you. Can we just like bathe in this? Is this what this is for? Just soothe everything. House is built like a pole barn. We've had it for just over 3 years. Houses in my area are cheap as fuck. Are you like forgive my what's the word I'm trying to think of? My indiscretion, I guess, if you will, but do you live like out in the sticks or out in the boonies, if you will, or like how close is your neighbor? A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. Nothing really overly special about it. Is there... There is something... Okay, that might be a door that leads to something.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Lauren's death. I need to ask you some questions. Who do you think killed Father Lorcan?
I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorcan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything. And all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Alright, fair enough. Is that him? Oh, that's him. Wow. I can just, like, loot him? He's got a chest key. Sure. You won't mind me taking this, will you? I live in a small hamlet, 120 or so people in the state. A hamlet's a former village that got absorbed by the town. It once had a village tax, but no longer collects tax. Wait, so do you just pay like New York state tax essentially? Rural area, 50,000 people. That's so funny to me. Like, that's a large rural area, like to me here in Canada, obviously. County and state tax. Okay. I never understand how places like, or at least like state-wise, like how does like I only know of two, like Florida and Texas, that have like no state tax and no like, or maybe it's not state tax, like income tax. How on earth do they make money as a state? Like, do they just tax corporations or something? Or maybe I shouldn't have done that. Or are their property taxes super expensive? Like, and I guess I don't know. A burnished necklace. I mean, because up here in Canada, we're taxed and then taxed and then taxed some more. Because, you know, that free healthcare ain't free, as people would say, but I do appreciate it, so. So there is something down here. You gotta just gather, Gale, or you look confused, Gale. Come on down. Right, just looks like we gotta talk to more people. Oh.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Yeah, when I went to Florida last in the March break, my in-laws have a place down there, and we were talking to people that were also from New York State, and they were going on. They also live fairly rurally, if you will, but it sounded like they didn't have like a neighbor that was within, like, you know, even shouting distance or whatever. But they were good people, you know. Always willing to give a beer. Who else are we missing here? This is the kitchen. We've been in there. I feel like we're just missing some spots. I don't know who else we could talk to in here. That's wait, go. We're not going to anger.
Belfry. Bell ringers only. Past
Oh
this
God, I've screwed it up. Did we talk with Sister Yanis? I feel like we did, yes. It may be because of taxes on it. Yeah, that's what I would assume is like, you know, that's how they, and I always hear like, I mean, I don't own property, but I always hear like in specifically in places like Texas and Florida, like that their property taxes are quite a lot more than what they are around in my area. And it's funny because people think our taxes are expensive. But maybe it's always like it's a little bit of the, like, you know, you already pay a lot of tax to begin with, and then, you know, it's taxes and more taxes and taxes. Whereas, like, you know, if you were in somewhere like Florida and Texas, where you have, you know, your income, no state income tax, like, I mean, you're taking a little bit more of your money home and you're just spending it on, you know, property tax or other things. I don't know. There's a town south of me with no town tax because of the Six Flags in the town that pays the tax. But like that's all fine and dandy. Like, works great while the Six Flags is there. But what on earth happens when, you know, Six Flags decides to leave? Right? Like,
the priests will open the temple up again. You will see.
I'm not saying they will.
People,
but
holy people.
Then there will be a tax or someone. Yeah. I mean, that's the assumption, right? But you like, just picture, like, you know, Six Flags is paying probably a giant property tax that, you know, everyone gets to live. So everyone, you know, it's like the Walmart thing from South Park. Everyone works there. Everyone pays money into it. And everyone buys products from Walmart, and then that's just how it works. You know, the same was for where I worked. It used to be it still is. It's a giant place. I mean, steel mills are not small places. But obviously, with the way technology works, you know, my place, you know, went from, you know, back in the, you know, I believe the 60s and the 70s, employed something like 30,000 people. And it boggles my mind because when I started there was 5,000 people that worked there. Like, it was like, it's legit a small little city in its own right, you know, and lots going on or whatever. Now, like, I think there's about 1,000 people that work there, if that. But, you know, just technology and buildings and stuff. But I remember that the city, you know, got annoyed because, you know, when technology improved and you don't need old buildings that are just vacant, they took them down. So the city got mad that, you know, we were no longer having, you know, because you would pay tax on abandoned buildings, so I don't know why we held on to them for so long. But essentially they're like, okay, well, we'll just demolish the buildings that we're not utilizing, and then the tax bill goes down. Well, the city, of course, was relying upon this giant tax bill from this giant company, and there was, you know, there's nothing they could do because that's the way that the tax laws are written. So it's like, oh, great, now you gotta raise taxes for everyone, and then everyone's already bitching about, you know, taxes are already too high to begin with, and blah, 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 but...
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington.
How many people have gotten murdered in Rivington here? We got the father, we got this other guy, and then we gotta listen to Lily Beanbottom. I'll take 2, bud.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
And around we go. Yeah.
Citizens only. I won't say it again. But we want clear from arm.
Alright, so this... Oh, God, what have I just walked into? What is that thing? I'm not quite interested in dealing with him right now.
Great headline. There must be something. Aren't you? I knew there was a story here. And there you are, the hero of the hour.
I'd always...
To me.
It always boggles my mind of, like, I know people say, like, you know, everyone thinks about that Canada has free healthcare, and arguably we do. I mean, that's how taxes work. And as someone who's had, like, a few surgeries in my time, and always hearing, like, the horror stories that exist south of the border, like, I mean, that, you know, you have to have really good insurance or a good employer that has good insurance. It always boggles my mind that, like, are you ever not, like, just worried about, like, just, like, something terrible happening and, like, you know, you're just hit with, like, $100,000 bill out of nowhere? Like, I don't know. Like, unless you have good insurance, I guess that's the way to look at it, I guess. But I was always like, I don't know how people, like, because every once in a while you'll see, like, Americans get interviewed and they're like, oh, do you want to have, like, nationalized healthcare? And they're, most of them just think of, like, oh, you're going to tax me more, so therefore I don't want to be, you know, we don't want it. But then when I hear, like, I've talked with Biscuits and Wolf Slayer and a few other Americans, the amount that you guys usually pay through your job to, like, have your insurance or your deductible or whatever usually ends up being more than, say, I would pay to have my nationalized healthcare. Now, mind you, we have relatively good healthcare here in Canada. There are its issues, just like everywhere. I've never had a problem or an issue in anything that's gone on. When, you know, if I'm sick, I get to go see my doctor. I don't have to swipe my Visa card with him or anything like that. I go to the hospital if I need a surgery and it's done, and, you know, I get my juice box afterwards, and, you know, I get a, you know, kick in the bum on the way out. But I absolutely would believe, like, the U.S. probably has some of the best, if not best, healthcare in the world, but it sounds like it comes with a cost, unfortunately. Oh, yes, yeah, like, you're not wrong. Like, You guys have probably, like I said, the best of the best when it comes to medications, technologies, and probably the best physicians in the world. But yeah, when that bill comes, yikes. Well, hold on. What do you want to do with me here, Lens?
I'm here looking for my next angle. It's all the same. Oppression, famine, death. I need something new. Someone like you. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this?
Well, you know, taking a holiday, visiting family, normal reasons.
Everybody needs a rest from time to time. Even seasoned adventurers like yourself. I imagine you've a need to let off some steam after your recent adventures in the shadow-cursed lands. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorn. How did you manage that?
I mean, what gave it away? The fact that I'm wearing his armor and I have his weapon and shield? I love how that's the first response of like, how in the hells do you know that? Dude, you're wearing his armor from his corpse. But when we were made to buy health insurance, the prices went up a lot. No caps like the Canadian government may do, like college debt. Once we have to buy it, the price goes up. Oh, like, that's what is slang term is Obamacare, but the is not the Affordable Care Act, I believe, that you guys were made to do. So just so I was clear about that, the way I always understood that was like, you had people who could just live their life and never have to pay insurance, right? They were just like, look, I'll stay healthy. If I get sick, I get sick, and I'll pay for it when that time comes. But, you know, I don't want to pay for it. Then Obama made Obamacare, or the Affordable Health Care Act, and then made everybody get it. So everyone has to pay a minimum regardless, and then that's what, you know, everything's stuck with, and obviously it ended up being far more expensive, right? Yeah, I can see how that would be a thing. But to me, like, it's funny, like, that just sounds like almost like making nationalized healthcare, but with extra steps. Like, if you're making everybody pay health insurance, although I guess the thing is, though, even if you still pay this health insurance that's mandatory, are you still stuck with a bill if you need something done? I guess that's the thing. The idea was that the younger people, more healthy in theory, would help offset the insurance of the older people. But don't the older people have Medicare or Medicaid or whatever? Isn't it like once you hit like 65, you get put onto the free healthcare thing that you've paid all your money into through taxes and whatnot? I offered him a chance at redemption. When he refused to take it, he left me no choice.
So you were forced to kill him. What a tragic story.
It doesn't cover everything.
Absolutists rarely seem interested in
It's all bullshit now. That sounds...
The cult's threat is far from extinguished.
That sounds terrible, unfortunately. So what makes you think I'm planning on attacking them?
I don't imagine they'll give you much choice after you killed their general. Better to be on the front foot, surely. You must have some strategy in mind.
Well, not much of a planner, I'm afraid. I'm more of an improviser.
You think chaos courses through your veins? You have no idea.
God damn it, this woman. She's everywhere.
Rolling in the muck, I see. You think I can't sniff the secrets hidden in your pretty skull? What you seek, what you need. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord Stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm.
I mean, is it painfully obvious? This woman obviously wants to fuck. Otherwise, why would she be here all the time? Oh God, what are these people?
Truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
Okay, great. Good talk. Yeah, that's the one thing. So like all of our provinces here all have specific, I don't want to say coverages because it's all the same. But they're all like separated, just like in the States, they're all separated by the provinces, but it's run federally. Like, so they get all the money from the federal government to operate the province's healthcare thing. So like, it's sort of weird of like, why do you divvy it down a little bit each time? But I guess someone tries to make sense of everything in the end. Oh, another outhouse.
Another quake. What's going on? It's the elder. There's something happening to it.
Something happening to the elder brain? What would you like me to do about it? What do we got here? You people are just keeping cages on people?
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. You promised you'd get us inside the city.
I still haven't found that person that we're looking for. What do you mean perceptions failed? How many of you idiots are gonna say fail a perception check? There we go. And we're sending our love. Oh. A murdered refugee. Are you guys just murdering refugees and throwing them down the well? What is fucking wrong with you? And you can't even loot them properly. That guy had a whole chicken on him, for fuck's sakes. Ooh. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrux Morrow. Oh, who can't make the jump? Gale, come on.
Seek and you shall find me.
Guess we gotta use Misty Step.
Certainly.
Never a dull moment. Very well.
Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with your other absolute or vagrant scrum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. What, did you guys actually decide to bury someone actually here, or what? Murgrass. I'll take that. It's a hardy jump you want people to make here for what looks to be like nothing over here. Is there really nothing here? Just a few bodies, and that's honestly it. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Is no one gonna be concerned that I like ran down into the well? Like, hey, these new adventurers that made their way from the Shadowlands, you know, are just poking their heads around here. No one's gonna care. God damn it, Gale's gonna be stuck of having to get over that. He should be able to make that one, I'm hoping. There you go. How come you can make some jumps, but not all jumps? There we go. Alright, let's all get out of here. You haven't wandered into the correct killing room yet. I mean, I thought that was just out in the open as it should be. Obviously, silly me. Wrong room. But yeah, so we're gonna go head on in here. Angry Marla. Oh, the fish pits, Oster boy. What? Woof? Sit, stay, heal?
You speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
Oh, I should have woofed back at her. Oh, I am not giving you my dog. You're being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders.
I don't even want to mention that I have Scratch, to be honest.
They're worth more than their weight in gold.
But I am curious, and curiosity has gotten the best of me.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Oh. Well, let's see what they do with him. I don't want them taking him. Look at the happiest boy ever.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy! Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
He lives with me. You can't just take him.
I can do whatever I please.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to murder this lady now.
This is a private yard.
You might be able to bully a dog and a boy, but threaten me and I'll snap you in two. Let's see if you've got a backbone here. Yeah, we're gonna have to use that inspiration there. There we go.
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Oh.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
I'll give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. 1, 2. Yeah, which one? Intimidation has worked well for me here, so we're gonna keep going with it. Oh, you just want more and more out of me. This is not going the way of the dodo like I wanted. I'm not losing my doggo here. That's a little better.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Did I just get like 8 dogs? I think so.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Oh, he didn't like that I opened the, Okay, I won't open them up again. Unfortunately, folks, just realized the time. I gotta go pick up my son, from my parents. And then I gotta go get my wife. Yeah, this sort of happens when I get a stream, after a night shift. But, tomorrow, RJD, we are back with Octopath Traveler. And I'm gonna hopefully get rid of these goddamn balloons. But without further ado, I thank you, RJD. Thank you, Kat, for stopping on in. It's a pleasure, as always, to have people here and chat up with me about killing rooms and whatnot. So, as always, as Kenny Omega says, it's time for me to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Right here. Ah-ya-ya-ya. Peace out. Bye-bye. You're learning. Bye-bye.